welcome to our second lesson about our video tutorial about creating an app with code.org. So let's starting. Okay, this is what we have now. This is our screen 1 and this is our screen 2. Okay, and those are exactly the links. When we have now the first lesson we did, we have the next button. Okay, we have the next button. We have a link to the screen page. Okay, the next button we link to the screen 2, and the back button we link it to go back to that page. That's when we click here and go to screen number 2 and click back and go back to the screen number 1. That's what we did on lesson 1. So now we are going to add a new screen. We are going to add a new screen that's gonna be called homepage. So the screen homepage is going to have a scroll down page, a scroll down tab over here. Okay, that's a scroll down that's going to go to screen 1, and screen 2. Okay, so when I click on, so we have the first thing we have to modify on our we have already coding on next and back. Okay, so we have to delete that because now the back button is going to go not here, going to keep going to a screen here. So this we are going to modify this because we already have that. We are going to modify this to go here. This have nothing, so we are going to create it. Remember this, on the screen 2 we have to modify this code, and on screen 1 we are going to create it. Okay, create this to go here. So every time we click back on any page we create, we are going to go here to the home page. Okay, and here we have already the next button to go next. Okay, and this will be to the next also when we create it, if we create a new one. Okay, but all back buttons are going to go to our home page. Okay, that's why we have now, we are going to modify on the screen 2, modify this and create on screen 1. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's the scheme that I just explained to you. This is what I have on our coding. You see, this is the screen number 1. This is already, that's the next button, and this one is the back button. Okay, on screen number 2. This is number 1 and this is screen number 2. Okay, so now we have to, here on banana we have to add the back button, and on strawberry we have to modify this. Okay, so that's, but before we have to create, because we don't have that new. You see, we only have screen 1 and screen 2. We don't have the third one. Okay, so we are going to create it. Okay, so we go to design, go here, and create a new screen. New screen is going to have, we can add a picture. Remember that is our design. We can place it, we can put it bigger, wherever. We have, this is going to be the screen 3. We are going to call, we click here and say it's going to be the home page. We are going to modify. Remember, we can modify the background. Every time is the same. Okay, if you want the same color, for example, home page, you want the same color than screen 1, or screen 2. Remember, for example, say, okay, I want screen 1 to have exactly the same green because I don't know which screen I have right now. Okay, so okay, it say okay, screen 1 and homepage have different color. You see this background color here? You can copy, Control C, go to screen number 1, and then Control V. So here is exactly the same color. You see, now you have exactly the same color, background color on both. Okay, so now we go back to home page and we are going to put a drop down. Remember the drop down, you have all the options here. You know, we already saw on lesson 1, change the color, the size, font size. You can change font size or whatever, the align, you know, the colors, whatever you want here. Okay, and here on option 1, we're going to write here choose, you know. So the first one is, I tell you later what I put choose there. I click enter, banana and strawberry. So we have those 3 drop down. We go to home page again because we have to code first. Okay, but we have here choose, we have the 3 options here. Okay, choose banana and strawberry, we have it there. We will see them later. Okay, so now if we want to, when I click on run, to go to the home page first, we go to code, and remember those are only the names, you know, those are just common functions, you know. This doesn't work anything, you know, at all for our coding. So it's just for comments. So we make another comment here on the tab and write down inside home page screen. So that's every coding is going to be here on home page screen. The first thing we are going to do is say I want to appear the first one. It's going to be set screen. You know, we can put it even on the tab. Set screen on home page. So now when you click on run, the first screen is going to appear is this one. You see here now we have the 3 options. Choose. Okay? Because we didn't set up any image on the design, you know, this is empty. We click here and we can add an image. You know, we upload any image we want. We can download from internet. We go to internet, we say fruit images. Okay, we here go images. Okay, if we want fruit drawings, here they are. Okay, so we choose one, no matter what. Okay, we can choose this one. So we see how big it is, 500 for 350. So that's okay. So we say save image as, and we go to our code app, food, and write down here fruit. Okay, so we have it already. So we go back to our file, let's say upload, and we have this fruit. Okay, now we choose, and here we are. Okay, now we have our, when they click on run, I have my fruit there. Okay, so I go to home page, I can put it a little bit bigger. Okay, so here we are. Okay, we can take this a little bit down. Okay, so when we want, that's our design. Okay, good. So now we go to code. Let's go to code. Okay, now we have to change. Remember that we have the back button on banana. We have it, you know, we have done. Or we don't have that. Okay, we have on screen number 2, remember this, strawberry. So the only thing we can do, you see when you put your mouse over, you see ID button 3. You see the ID of the back button? So we just have to change that home page. But what happened here? We have the next button, but not the back button. So we have to create another event on banana screen. So we go up and say on event, on banana, we put it there. This way we put those names here. We are going to click another event. What was the back button? It said back button, button back 1. So when I click here on button back 1, when I click there, it's going to create an event. What events going to go is set the screen, go to the home page. So now look at this. We have, when I click on back button on banana screen, screen number 1, I click, it's going to be go to home page. And on the screen number 2, that is the strawberry screen, when I click on button 3, it's going to go to home page. So we go to home page. So now we have the drop down. When I see the home page here, when I choose banana, go to banana, okay? So we are going to select an on event on the home page, on event. Okay, so next is we are going to drag an if statement, the if statement. I'm going to show you now what it does. Okay, inside the if statement we have to put this is like equal to, okay, so it belongs to that. Okay, and this in the inside the drop down, so we go again to say get text from where? Get text from the drop down. So now we have to check what is exactly that we have there. That's banana. So because we are going to work first on the first screen. So every time we write down letters, and we have to recognize letters, so it has to be with quotation mark. Okay, has to be quotation mark. So let's say banana. Okay, so what's gonna happen? It's gonna set the screen to screen number 1. Okay, so that's what we say on event. When the drop down one change, what's gonna happen? If the text in the drop down is banana, go to screen number 1. And we are going to do another one for, we put it inside. It's very important to do it, put it inside. Okay, now if we are going to do exactly the same, get text from where? From the drop down. So if the drop down is strawberry is exactly that strawberry, then set the screen, we go down again, set the screen to screen number 2. Okay, that's going to read this. How we are going to read this? What did this say? Oh, sorry. Okay, this is our home page with here. Okay, let's see, here we have our home page with 2 choices. Okay, 2 choices, banana. We have to check that this exactly is the same name than this over here. Okay, if we put, for example, bananas with plural, and here we have banana, it's not going to work. So have to be exactly the same here than here. Okay, so it's on the event drop down, it's gonna change. You look at this, it's change That's why we have to put the choose, because otherwise or banana or strawberry is gonna be there. Okay, it's gonna be there, so they don't change. So that's why we have to put like a neutral name. So we have a neutral name with no coding at all, and say when the drop down change to any other picture, it's gonna change, something's gonna happen. So if the text that show the drop down is banana, go to screen number 1, which is banana. And if the text in the drop down is strawberry, then go to strawberry. So everything is done. Okay, so we have 3 things. Okay, if you put this in parts, you see here we said that we are going to start on our home page. What the whole page content? Home page content has the drop down menu. That's the only we have. On coding, they go to banana, this goes to banana screen, and this goes to strawberry screen. And what does the banana have? The banana has the next button and the back button. This one is the most important to us to go back. Okay, and this take us to the strawberry button. Okay, and the last one here is the strawberry screen. That we have only the back button set. Okay, we don't have the next to go to a third screen. Okay, that we don't have. Okay, and look at this. It's running. Our app is running, fully running. Okay, so we click on run, and we choose banana, and goes to our banana screen. We click back. We choose strawberry, and go to the strawberry. Look at this. The next button, we don't have any program here on the next button, but we do on the back button. This is our back button. So we click here, and it works. When I go to banana, banana has already next button and right button here. So it goes next to the strawberry and back the back button to the home page. Okay, so it's working perfectly. Okay, when you see here banana, we want to go to banana because doesn't change, it doesn't work. It needs to change. That's what we set up here, change. So we had to click on choose, and now click on banana. That's when it changed. Okay, that was and that's it. That's all done so far. So what you have to do next, you have to create something like this. That's your task. Create something like this. You have to create a menu here, about planets, and here are the full planets, or whatever you want to choose about Christmas carols or anything you want to put on your drop down menu, and then create so many screens that the same that you have on your drop down menu, and takes you there. For example, something about your favorite singers, about anything you like it. Okay, so that's your next task. Okay, so that's your task for today. Okay, that's your lesson number 2. Remember that we are from lesson number 1, so you have to fix a little bit your coding, okay, and keep going. And now you have already to create your own project. Okay, remember that the first thing you have to do is make your drawing, on a paper, because this is good to set up your idea. It's going to save you a lot of time before start doing your own app. Okay,